Yesterday, you made a mistake.
Last week, something happened.
A year ago, your life changed.
How do you talk about the past in English? Today, you'll learn all 4 ways.
Let's go back in time.
Welcome back to English on Autopilot. I'm Mary.
And I'm Alex. If you watched episode 1, you learned all 4 present tenses.
Today, we're moving to the past. And guess what? The pattern is exactly the same.
4 past tenses: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous.
Just like the present tenses, each one has a different purpose. Each one shows a different relationship with time.
And just like episode 1, we're going to start with a story, a complete story about someone's day yesterday.
Then we'll break it down and show you when and why to use each tense.
By the end of this episode, you'll understand how to talk about the past naturally and correctly.
Ready?
Let's meet Tom and hear about his day yesterday.
Here's our story. It's about Tom and what happened to him yesterday. Just listen first. Yesterday was a busy day for Tom. He woke up at 7 a.m. and went to the gym. He worked out for an hour. At 9 a.m., Tom was driving to work when his phone rang. It was his boss. She told him the morning meeting was canceled. Tom was relieved because he had been working on a project all week and he was exhausted. He had finished the main part the night before, but he still had some details to complete. When Tom arrived at the office, his colleague Sarah was waiting for him. She had been trying to call him all morning. "I've been looking for you everywhere," Sarah said. "Did you hear? The client loved our presentation." Tom smiled. He had worked really hard on that presentation. He had spent 3 days preparing it. Later that afternoon, Tom was having lunch when he received an email. The company was offering him a promotion. He couldn't believe it. He had been hoping for this opportunity for months. By the end of the day, Tom was tired but happy. Yesterday had been an important day in his career.
Okay, that's the complete story. Now let's break it down.
That story has all 4 past tenses in it. Did you notice them?
Let's go through each one and explain when and why we use it.
Let's start with simple past. This is the most common and most important past tense.
Look at the first sentence. Yesterday was a busy day for Tom.
Was is simple past. The present tense is is. The past tense is was.
Simple past is for completed actions in the past, things that started and finished.
He woke up at 7 a.m. and went to the gym.
Woke up and went are both simple past. These actions happened and finished yesterday.
Notice the time marker? Yesterday, at 7 a.m. These tell you the action happened at a specific time in the past.
That's the key to simple past, specific, completed actions.
More examples from the story. He worked out for an hour.
Worked out is simple past. He started working out, he finished working out. Done.
She told him the morning meeting was canceled.
Told and was canceled, both simple past, both completed actions.
Now, let's talk about how to form a simple past.
For regular verbs, you add ed. Work becomes worked. Wait becomes waited.
But English has many irregular verbs. Go becomes went. Wake becomes woke. Ring becomes rang.
You have to memorize the irregular ones, but the good news is you probably already know most of them from hearing English.
When do you use simple past?
Use it when you're telling a story about finished events.
I visited Paris last year. Finished trip.
They got married in 2020. Finished event.
We watched a movie yesterday. Finished activity.
Simple past is your go-to tense for talking about the past.
Common time markers for simple past. Yesterday, last week, last year, ago, in 2020, when I was young.
If you see these words, you'll probably use simple past.
That's simple past. Completed actions, specific times. Easy.
Now let's talk about past continuous.
Look at this sentence from the story. Tom was driving to work when his phone rang.
Was driving is past continuous. Rang is simple past.
See the difference? Was driving was happening over a period of time. Rang was a quick, sudden action.
Past continuous shows an action in progress at a specific past time.
The formula is was or were plus verb with ing.
I was driving, you were driving, he was driving, they were driving.
When do you use past continuous?
First, for an action in progress at a specific past time.
At 9 a.m., Tom was driving to work. At that specific moment, he was in the middle of driving.
Second, for a longer background action interrupted by a shorter action.
Tom was driving when his phone rang.
The driving was the longer action. The phone ringing was the shorter interruption.
We use past continuous for the background, simple past for the interruption.
More examples. I was sleeping when the alarm went off.
Was sleeping is the background, went off is the interruption.
They were watching TV when we arrived.
Were watching is ongoing, arrived is the moment that interrupted.
Third use, two actions happening at the same time in the past.
While Tom was working, Sarah was making phone calls.
Both actions were happening simultaneously. Both use past continuous.
While I was cooking, he was cleaning.
Both ongoing at the same time, both past continuous.
Fourth use, setting the scene in a story.
The sun was shining. Birds were singing. People were walking in the park.
This creates atmosphere. It describes what was happening to set the mood.
Another example from the story, Sarah was waiting for him.
She was in the middle of waiting when he arrived, past continuous.
Common words with past continuous, while, when, at that moment, at 9 a.m. yesterday.
Remember, past continuous is for actions in progress, not completed actions. Now we get to past perfect. This is where students often get confused.
But it's actually simple. Past perfect is for the earlier past.
Let me explain. When you're telling a story about the past, sometimes you need to mention something that happened even earlier.
Look at this sentence. Tom was relieved because he had been working on a project all week.
Wait, let's use a different example first. Tom was relieved because he had finished the main part the night before.
Had finished is past perfect. Why?
Because the story is about yesterday, but finishing the project happened the night before yesterday.
So we have two past times, yesterday and the night before yesterday.
Yesterday uses simple past. The night before uses past perfect.
The formula for past perfect is had plus past participle.
I had worked. You had worked. He had worked. They had worked.
Same for everyone, just had plus the past participle.
When do you use past perfect?
Use it when you're talking about two past actions and you want to show which one happened first.
Tom smiled. He had worked really hard on that presentation.
The smiling happened yesterday. The hard work happened before yesterday, so had worked shows the earlier action. Another example, she had spent 3 days preparing it.
The preparing happened before the presentation, so we use past perfect.
More examples not from the story. I was hungry because I hadn't eaten breakfast.
Being hungry was the later action. Not eating breakfast was the earlier action.
When we arrived, the movie had already started.
Our arrival was later, the movie starting was earlier, so had started. Keyword to watch for, already.
I had already eaten when she called. The eating was before the calling.
Another keyword, before.
He had left before I arrived. His leaving was earlier.
You can also use past perfect with after.
After I had finished my work, I went home.
The finishing happened first, then the going home.
But here's the thing. Sometimes you don't need past perfect.
If the time order is clear from context, you can use simple past for both.
I finished my work and went home. The word and shows the order.
After I finished my work, I went home. The word after shows the order.
So past perfect is optional here, but it's more precise.
Use past perfect when you really want to emphasize that one action happened before another.
Our final past tense is past perfect continuous.
This is the most complex, but it's very useful.
Look at this sentence. He had been working on a project all week.
Had been working is past perfect continuous.
The formula is had been plus verb with ing.
I had been working. You had been working. He had been working.
When do you use it?
Use past perfect continuous to show the duration of an action that was happening before another past action.
Let's break that down. Tom was exhausted because he had been working all week.
Tom's exhaustion was yesterday, but the work had been continuing for days before that.
The focus is on the duration. All week. That's a long time.
Another example from the story. Sarah had been trying to call him all morning.
The trying happened before Tom arrived, and it happened repeatedly over a period of time.
That's why we use past perfect continuous, duration before a past moment.
More examples. I was tired because I had been running for an hour.
The running happened before I became tired, and it lasted for an hour.
They had been living there for 5 years before they moved.
The living happened before the moving, and it lasted 5 years. What's the difference between past perfect and past perfect continuous?
Past perfect focuses on completion. I had finished my work.
Past perfect continuous focuses on duration. I had been working for 3 hours.
She had written 3 emails. Completed. Past perfect.
She had been writing emails all morning. Duration, past perfect continuous.
Sometimes the meaning is almost the same.
I had waited for an hour, or I had been waiting for an hour.
Both work, but past perfect continuous emphasizes the duration more.
Common words with past perfect continuous: for, since, all day, all morning, all week.
These words show duration, which is why you use this tense.
Past perfect continuous is the least common of the 4 past tenses.
Don't worry if it seems difficult. Even native speakers don't use it that much in casual conversation.
But when you do use it correctly, you sound very fluent and precise.
Now let's look at the complete pattern.
Just like the present tenses, the past tenses follow a clear pattern.
Simple past, basic completed action. I worked.
Past continuous, action in progress, I was working.
Past perfect, earlier completed action. I had worked.
Past perfect continuous, duration before a past moment. I had been working for 3 hours.
See the pattern?
Simple for basic actions, continuous for ongoing, perfect for earlier time, perfect continuous for duration.
Let's use one verb for all 4 tenses. How about study?
Simple past, I studied yesterday.
Past continuous, I was studying at 9 p.m.
Past perfect, I had studied before the test.
Past perfect continuous, I had been studying for 3 hours.
Same verb, 4 different meanings, 4 different relationships with time.
Here's the most important thing to remember.
You don't need to use all 4 tenses all the time.
In everyday conversation, simple past and past continuous are enough 90% of the time.
But when you're telling complex stories or explaining cause and effect, past perfect and past perfect continuous are very useful.
They make your English more precise and more sophisticated.
So, learn all 4, practice all 4, but don't stress if you mostly use simple past.
Let's do a quick practice.
I'll give you a sentence with a blank. You decide which past tense fits best.
Ready?
Sentence 1. I blank watch TV when the phone blank ring.
The answer is, I was watching TV when the phone rang.
Was watching is past continuous because it was in progress. Rang is simple past because it was a quick action.
Sentence 2, she be tired because she work all day.
The answer is, she was tired because she had been working all day.
Was is simple past. Had been working is past perfect continuous because of the duration.
Sentence 3. They blank leave before I blank arrive?
The answer is, they had left before I arrived.
Had left is past perfect for the earlier action. Arrived is simple past for the later action.
Sentence 4, we go to the beach yesterday.
The answer is, we went to the beach yesterday.
Simple past, completed action at a specific time.
See? Once you understand the pattern, it's not so hard.
Just think about when the action happened and how it relates to other actions.
Great work today. You learned all 4 past tenses.
Simple past for completed actions.
Past continuous for actions in progress.
Past perfect for the earlier past.
Past perfect continuous for duration before a past moment.
These tenses help you tell stories, explain what happened, and talk about your experiences.
Remember, in episode 1, we learned present tenses. Today, we learned past tenses.
In episode 3, we'll learn future tenses. And guess what?
The pattern will be exactly the same.
Your homework for this week? Think about your day yesterday.
Write 4 sentences using all 4 past tenses.
For example, I woke up at 7 a.m. Simple past.
I was eating breakfast at 8 a.m. Past continuous.
I had finished my work before lunch. Past perfect.
I had been studying for 2 hours before I took a break. Past perfect continuous.
Practice with your real life. That's how you remember.
Thanks for watching episode 2.
Subscribe so you don't miss episode 3, future tenses.
Leave a comment and tell us which past tense is hardest for you.
See you next time.
Keep practicing.
Bye.
Bye.